Thank you for participating. Love y'all. Let's get back into the game. So we are down on Route 12. We're going to be taking on a lot of these guys here. We're going to move Julie. I mean, the problem is these are all water types. So with them being water types, I think tennis is a word in there. Unless I'm spelling it wrong. I think tennis. Where are we at? So, Bishi here. We're going to lead with Bish, I think. He's not going to be remaining on the team because I really would rather have Gyarados for later on when we have a greater use of his attack, I would think. But for now, he is who he is on the team. And I wonder how Dragon... I know it's a even 40. I'm just not sure where we're at. Okay, so we're not quite. Okay. So, not really sure. I've been looking at the Pokemon available, and I mean they're this is Pokemon Yellow. Get that out of the way. Where they've really kind of messed with which Pokemon are available in this game compared to Red and Blue. Because at first I was like, oh, we can definitely do like Jinx. I was thankfully thinking Jinx. But I was like, but where do I trade for Jinx in this game? It's not the same place. Yeah, no. Nope, no Jinx. You don't get Jinx. You just don't get them. And that was disappointing. I was like, no Jinx. Sweet. Now what? So I feel as far as a water type goes, I am heavily leaning towards Tentacle. And the thing is, I can get him on this water right here on Route 12. That will mean Snorlax is completely not an option. But I also feel like I'd rather save Snorlax for a later game as well. So, yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. I know you can get him, like, everywhere. You surf, and you are just inundated with these guys. And so, it makes me wonder if I should hold off. I don't even know if I have the right rod for this. I think I only have the old rod. And if I've only got the old rod, which I would have packed away by now. Yeah. So because you've only got the old rod right now, you really can't do much. That's a Magikarp catching rod right there. That is not useful for anything else but Magikarp. I also, I had also made a commands thing. Command and timer. So this way, if you do exclamation point commands, instead of having like a bunch of different ones, you'll get to see them all in one shot that you guys can use. There's not like a ton or anything like that. Mostly because as of right now, for the size of the channel and stuff, there's not really too many that people will use. If I forgot one on there, please let me know. I was trying to think of them off the top of my head, and those are the ones that popped up. So if I am missing one, just let me know. I probably am. I was in my chat thingy. Still no ladies. No lady. What kind of command? Wait, you mean like a ladies only command? If that's what you mean, like, what should I make for that? No, oh, for you. Well, I don't know what you want. Is like, what does your command say? Yeah, we never figured out what you wanted. I am happy to make you one. I did. Oh my god, you're right. The butt. The bubble butt. The bubble butt. Oh my god. You are so right. I need to do that. I had completely forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Yup. Lady. I got you down. I've written it down. I've written it down this time. I've actually written it down this time. Because when I don't write things down, that's when things get forgotten. Okay, so, my biggest beef with this is frickin' Snorlax. Such an asshole. I did. I remember watching it and being like, what? I was like, what am I watching right now? What in the actual hell am I watching right now? I saw that, I was like, I don't know what I'm watching. I'm so confused by what I'm watching right now. So I think what we'll try to do is, I think we'll still try to get the Snorlax. It tends to piss me off because he keeps using Rest. He only has Headbutt, Amnesia, and Rest. So Headbutt doesn't help him overall because, let me say something. You have Thunder Wave yet. It doesn't help him technically because he only has Headbutt. So if we were to catch him and then lead with Amnesia and then 3 other moves, we could basically wreck the game. And I feel, just don't show Ryan. It's okay, I show him my butt all the time. My butt is the only butt he needs. Ladies, if you're listening, give your man a booty shake every now and then. Alright? Keeps him right at home. You might think you've lost the plot. So, oh my god. He won't. He will not think that I've lost the plot. Oh my god. So I am like, okay, today to put in a toll. What do you mean, a toll? So like, toll to me is like a toll road where you have to pay. Every time I pass him, he gets... Oh my god, I would love that. I would love that like you would not believe. I tell Ryan every now and then, like, if he passes by me and he doesn't rub my butt, I'm like, nobody loves me. I'm like, no one loves me. And he's like, and so, like, when you're like, he thinks I'll, okay, so here's the deal. Here's something you don't quite understand, right? As far as Ryan is concerned, okay, Matt hit so hard. It hit so hard. Okay, so he went for Amnesia. So here's something about... I once, probably more than once, showed him how to basically walk like a dinosaur. I'm like, this is how you walk like a dinosaur. This is how you're supposed to walk like a dinosaur, right? And he just sort of goes along with it. He just sort of goes along with it. So I would not say that it would be all that surprising if I did something like that and Ryan just went along with it. There we go. We got Snorlax freaking again, man. Alright, we caught Snorlax again. This is the most broken thing ever. Because see, the thing is, like I said, we could use Snorlax here. I need to open up Wikipedia to do that. He will get up and go pee, come back, and he'll grab something. Keep some happy. I don't care. Like, I find it, like, I find it amusing. I find it fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I like it when my husband pays that kind of attention to me. I think he's being silly. I think he's being playful. I don't mind it. You know? Women who do, you know, they're just different. We're not going to do this guy because he was a murderer. So we're going to skip that guy. All right. The Thuringer Waldacell. The Thuringer Waldacell is recently created breed of domestic donkey. So we're gonna be... yeah, exactly. I love that he loves me. To be playful and stuff. So that makes me happy. Okay, so Snorlax is going to be the Thuringer Waldacell, or the Thuringer Forest Donkey, a recently created breed of domestic donkey. The Thuringer Waldacell derives from a small group of miscellaneous donkeys collected in Saxony, Saxony-Anhalt, and West Thuringia, supplemented with similar-looking donkeys brought into the United Kingdom and bred both at the Thuringer Zoo Park Erfurt in Thuringia and the Wild Park Unsachten in Edelstein, Bavaria. In 2019, the breeding program was approved by Landesbetrieb Landwirtschaft Hessen, and the Thuringer Waldacell was recognized as a breed. 7 Jennies and 2 Jacks were registered in the stud book. As there are very few of the donkeys, the breed is reported to DADIS as critically endangered. So we shall name this guy Thuringer because I can't fit the rest in. I can't fit in Thuringer Waldacell, so Thuringer is going to be our Snorlax, and it's such a good name. He's a donkey. Made lasagna. God, I love lasagna. Like, I love lasagna. However, I will typically not make lasagna. What I will make instead is, and don't hate me, I will make ziti. Because to me, ziti is like messy lasagna. It's got like all the same ingredients, but instead of nicely being layered and, you know, like sauce and pasta and meat and cheese and so on and so forth, it's just all mixed together. And so baked ziti is messy lasagna, and I can't be dissuaded from that. And so I'll actually make ziti instead. So Turinger. So mind you, this name is supposed to have the U with the dots above it, but I don't have that option. So we will not be using that, but it is Thuringer. And like I said, the reality is that this Pokemon can be used if we want to. I don't know if I want to nix him from our options yet, but how many have I caught this time?
Who's that Pokemon?
29! I've actually have caught 29 this time. Wow, that's actually literally... Okay. Ooh, where are we here? Okay, that's this route. So that was our route 12 catch. This area is always a little difficult for me because I'm never 100% sure where exactly Route 13 starts. I sometimes think I know where it starts. In my head, I'm like, oh, we've gotten past the, where's my map at? I did accidentally pause my map. In my head, it's like, oh, we've gotten past this section here, where it's not fishermen anymore. It's kind of like the camping kids and whatnot. But then I am like, but if that's the case, then where are the different Pokemon? And what ends up happening is it's further down than that typically. And I just typically forget that. I don't want to buy. I actually want to sell. I want to sell this. Yeah. So, and shockingly, that Snorlax only took 2 Great Balls. Fire! Obviously not fire. Goodness gracious, Great Balls of fire. Alrighty. So we're gonna go down here. And now this is still Route 12, I believe. Yes, we are still considered to be on Route 12. So I've not done true veggie lasagna. I've done technical veggie. And by technical, I mean, because my husband's a vegetarian, I use the Impossible meat, which is vegetarian. So technically speaking, I've made veggie lasagna. Very, very technically. Like, super technically. This one is heavy veg. What do you end up putting in it? Like I said, I've never actually done veg. Oh my god, you are not what I thought you were. I thought this was Crab Hammer Guy. Because the kids like it that way. No regard. Whoa! I'm sorry, you just self-destruct. That didn't hurt at all. Oh my god, that did not hurt at all. We are gonna heal up though, in case this guy gets the same notion in his head to frickin' blow up. So he won't want to like screen, that's fine. So like, no Regatha at all. That was a critical hit that time. I am so glad I healed. Oh, you're lactose intolerant. I didn't know that. Oh my god, that sucks. So, that really sucks. However, I don't have an answer for Regatha, but my husband and I have a friend who is also very lactose intolerant. And we have found a mozzarella that you can use that, so compared to real mozzarella, it is not going to have the exact same flavor. But for the purposes of pizza and pastas and stuff, let me get the right spelling. Here it is. Did I get it right again? Okay, yeah, I got it, okay. There you go. We have found that particular mozzarella, if you are lactose intolerant, it melts pretty well Now, I would recommend, they have two versions of the mozzarella. One that looks like a small wheel, and one that is liquid. If you're gonna do like pizza or something, I would use the liquid version. And it actually does a good job of melting and giving you the same texture as mozzarella. Obviously, it is not going to be the same taste entirely as mozzarella because it's not mozzarella. But if you are looking for an option that you can have and are missing out on having mozzarella, I would recommend that one, since as I said, it's, as somebody who loves cheese, I would not eat it on its own by any stretch of the imagination like I would with like regular mozzarella. But if you're using it in a recipe that needs mozzarella, it's not a bad substitute, honestly. But availability is the thing. I don't know if it's available, like kind of where you are. As for ricotta, I have not tried any like vegan ricottas to know how they taste or how they substitute well, so I cannot suggest that. I will say though that the Miyoko's Creamery cream cheese, yeah, that is not a substitute for cream cheese. I had bought one just to like try it and everything, because like I said, we have like the friend over and stuff like that. We try to give options for what she can eat and whatnot. And it is more like hummus. You cook your lasagna with mincemeat and mixed veg. I do this when the kids were very small. It was easier to get them with veg. Oh wow, now their older mom's lasagna has to have veg in it. It's kind of annoying. You kind of like did the right thing, but still slightly shot yourself in the foot. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that you shot yourself in the foot. Oh god. Is this Magikarp guy? If it's Magikarp guy, god dang no. Oh, I shouldn't have done bite twice though. Oh no, he just has two Magikarps, which is stupid. But now they eat vegetables, right? It's kind of like, it's sort of a, it's a good, I would have to say it's a really good position to be in, because there are a lot of parents who can't get their kids to eat vegetables to save their lives. And yet yours is just like, yeah, I kind of want it with vegetable. Whereas for me, it's just like, I want meat and cheese. I can't even make her one of my favorites, beef stroganoff. Lactose issues with the sauce and mushrooms will kill her. Well, isn't stroganoff, I know it's a dairy-based sauce, but can't you use one of the like soy, like a really good one that I had tried, because again it was for our friend and I was making something that had dairy in it. I can't remember what I was making, but we have, I'd have to look at the brand, but oat milk had a really good comparable texture to it and taste for dairy. And I would 100%, if I were making something that she was going to be eating, I would 100%, like if it was going to be like stroganoff, I would definitely try the oat milk, just because of that. You can't keep carrots in the fridge. What a problem to have. What a problem to have. Most parents are out there like desperately trying to get their kids to freaking eat vegetables, and you're like, I can't keep carrots in the house with my kids eating them all. What a problem. Okay, so we're still on Route 12. Okay. But what even is it without the mushrooms? So I'm gonna throw this out there right now. I don't like mushrooms. I don't like them. So for me, it's genuinely not a problem. I don't like how slimy mushrooms tend to be. I don't like it. So for me, it's not even an issue. I had to alter green bean casserole so she'll survive Thanksgiving. Like when my husband and I eat, I give him, like, if there's big onions, I give him the onions. If there's mushrooms, I give him the mushrooms. I don't like them. So, like I am, lady, totally on your side. Totally on your side with that one. I don't even like mushrooms. Alrighty, so we are gonna go for the super rod fishing, and our options are Horsea, Tentacle, and Seadra. Okay, let's see what we can catch here. Mushrooms will actually kill you. That is horrifyingly insane. I'm not even kidding with that. I've been like, I've told my husband, right? We are on Route 13. I checked my map, by the way. I've actually told my husband, if we are ever fortunate to have a child, here are the things that I hope for. I hope that the child gets his senses as far as his sight, smell, hearing, his hearing, his sense of smell, his sense of sight. I mean, it's so much better than mine. It's so good that I would rather our child have, like, his senses. When it comes to okay, so Horsea. When it comes to the things like his senses, his brains, man, you know, maybe not necessarily just his brains, because we have, here's the deal why it's like, he's so smart, but there's, like, I am much more creative than him. Like, if it were up to him, he probably would leave the house as is with very minor changes, because he is not creative. Whereas I am creative. I am just not, like, math, hard science stuff. I am not inclined to that. So if I had to have my way, I would actually prefer a nice mix of the two. So the kid would have his intelligence, but my creativeness, because I would hate for them to miss out. Like, you know, if they have to have one over the other, I mean, fine. I mean, it is what it is. If they're more creative than book intelligent, fine. If they're more book intelligent than creative, fine. But if you could have the best of both worlds, I would totally have them be a nice mix of the two. I don't have a preference, though, on that. Oh, we already are leashed. Okay. We're already leashed. I'm not paying any attention. So I would say that. I would actually say I have no preference on that. And then visually, male or female, I would rather them have his calves. He has such nice calves. Like, such nice calves. A weird thing to say, I know. But he has nice calves, and I feel like either on a male or a female, they would look really nice. I would love our kid to be best blessed with, like, nice calves. But other than that, like, I honestly don't care. Like, my coloring is dark brown eyes, dark brown hair. And then my skin is sort of more to the olive tone because my dad's Italian ancestry. And I think my mom has some Italian, but she's dead, so we can't check. And then my husband, my coloring is more Mediterranean. My husband's is more European. So he has blonde hair, he has green eyes, and he has like a paler skin. Comparatively, like the undertones are more European than whereas mine were Mediterranean. So coloring, it is what it is. Like, I don't personally care. Geez, did she have no family? Did your dad not know anything of her? Well, here's the thing, like, my mom was born here, and my mom, I think, is more European. So my mom's hair was more brown hazel. Her eyes were more brown hazel. And she, if you had to say which one was more mixed heritage, it would be my mom. Because my dad was born in Sicily, and basically the majority of his ancestry is Italian Sicilian. Whereas my mom, it's harder to place hers because she was born in here in the US, and I think hers leans more European, which is where kind of so I've done the one of those ancestry kits because my husband had gotten one for free from one of the companies that his company works with. Give me a second. I'm going to put my Pokeballs here. So because of that, I got to do it for free. And so when you do it, the vast majority, the heavy ancestry for me comes from that Mediterranean area. Basically, it's just like all of Italy, Sicily, and then you kind of are coasting around like Spain and stuff like that, right where that body of water is, where Sicily is. So you're kind of like right in there. If I'm thinking of like the right of the map correctly. But then you kind of go outside of it a bit, and where you're getting into European ancestry, and the European ancestry is going to be more on my mom's side. So we kind of have that knowledge, but other than that, we would probably have to ask my living aunt or uncle if they to get my mom's side. We would have to ask my living aunt or uncle to do one of those tests in order for us to see where our mom would actually really fall. Let's see. All right, so our next Wikipedia page is Von Russell. Joseph Von Russell was a Scottish amateur footballer who played as centre forward in the Scottish League for So we will see. We probably would go with just Von because I don't think I can fit in Von Russell. V-A-U-G-H-N. Yeah, we can't fit Von Russell. Nope, I still spelled it wrong. V-A-U-G-H-A-N. Okay, so we're gonna go with Von. And let me update my thing. It's kind of like how my sister... So obviously my sister and I, we have the same mom and dad. So if she also took the ancestry test, hers would come back just like mine. Because we obviously have the same mother and father. V-A-U-G-H-A-N-R-U-S-S-E-L. And let me actually update the Thuringer one to Valdicel, since that should be his whole name. Alright, there we go. Let me check out Horsea really quick. Curious as to what Horsea and Cedra can learn. Yeah, we got, like I said, so my husband did one because, so his was 23andMe because he had gotten the kit free. Because again, so my husband works in genetic sequencing, and so the company he works for makes machines that do the genetic sequencing. So their clients, like one of their clients is 23andMe. So because 23andMe was one of their clients, he got a kit for free from them. So he did it for himself. And then another company called Family Tree DNA had also given him a kit. So we were dating, it was when we were dating at the time, and he's like, well, I've already done one because I got a free kit from 23andMe, so here, you can have this one. So mine is through Family Tree DNA, and his is through 23andMe because of, you know, he got them for free. And then my cat, I did Miern through, I think it's called Base Paws. Yes, I did a DNA sequence on my cat through Base Paws. Don't judge too hard. But we waited until it was on sale to buy that one. Yeah, that is probably the one thing I can see people turning away from doing those, is that specific issue right there. I can completely understand people not being comfortable with doing one when there can be a major can of worms opened up of stuff you don't want to actually know. So I completely understand and I completely respect that. That is a huge, oh my goodness, excuse me, a huge decision to make. When deciding to take one of those tests, especially nowadays where so many people do them, and you could very well find out things you did not want to know. And like I said, I 100% respect anybody who doesn't want to know that kind of stuff. 100%. Cannot blame you in the slightest. You know, let me compare you to Tentacruel. I want to see Tentacruel here really quick, just to compare Tentacruel to Seadra. So Tentacruel is special, heavy special, and 100 speed. You're 85 speed, so not too bad. Not too bad, but you are definitely faster. Your biggest problem is that you do have the problem with psychics. That can be pretty ugly. You do not learn. Okay, so we are essentially looking for somebody who then can do. What about Seadra? I've never used Seadra before, which does mean that if we retire Seadra in this game, we will have access to Kingdra later on. Or is it, did I get it wrong? I'm getting it wrong. No, it is Seadra, and then Kingdra is the evolution. Yeah, maybe that we can do. Maybe we can do that. That means we would have. You know what? You know what? I've never done it. Let's try it. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change our water typing to Vaughn. I've never used this Pokemon before. I think it's gonna be a good option to go to. We're gonna heal up and then do it. My family is all horse thieves and murderers. Well, an interesting story is, so here in the US, at 18, men are required, basically, to enter into the armed forces. You're required to register. And then I believe if you don't, you can't get your driver's license. Which sucks in so many ways. But, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, so kind of, yeah, if I'm understanding correctly, as not being male, I would have to confirm this with my husband. I think that is the case. that if you are male, I know that if you are male in the United States, it is essentially required pretty much to enter into the armed forces. Or not enter, sorry, not enter into the armed forces. Let me be clear. Okay. You don't have to enter, but you have to, can you tell me what the thing is when men sign up, but they're not enlisted? They are registered. Is it registered to being drafted? I think is what it is. Welcome back, Boba. I didn't make the teleport. Not the reserves, because the reserves is something where you actively still train. But I think that's what it is then. I think it's entering yourself into the draft. Like, they kind of did away with the draft, sort of. But I think it's something where if you don't kind of enlist or whatever, then that is such a terrible backstory for Horsea. It's something like if you don't, then you're kind of like, I don't know, somebody will have to fill me in on how it functions. I can't remember, honestly. As not being a woman, Toot can probably do it best. Explain it best, I guess. But I'm not getting it. But basically, to get around to it, this was back. God, it's gotta be probably around. I think it was around when Vietnam. I want to say Vietnam. I want to say around Vietnam. Basically, I have two. It was either a couple of cousins or uncles. Can't remember. But there are multiple ways to spell the last name. And what they did was, so the way they do it is, if you have two individuals who are related, like brothers, sisters, parents, whatever, and they send you out, they don't send you out together in the same unit, so that if something happens to one, the other still is alive, basically. And exactly. Well, okay, so cool. Yeah, cool. So apparently two of them would have been in the same how do I say it? They intentionally put the wrong spelling. So one, like, I'm trying to think of a name so you're not like, you don't know my family's last name. I'm trying, like, okay, let's take the name Smith, right? You could spell the name Smith S-M-I-T-H. But technically you can also spell it S-M-I-T-H-E. It's still Smith, right? But it's just a letter difference. Well, the last name is similar. You can spell the name differently, and it's technically a different name. So what they did was they enlisted, and they spelled each of their last names different. So they basically got put into the same unit, whatever it's called, so that they could be together, even though they weren't supposed to. But that was kind of the story, and I can't remember how we got onto it. I was really kind of hoping for a lot more, not a big story or anything like that, so nobody better than your own brother. I mean, exactly, like, they wanted to go into battle together. That's what they wanted. Not to be alone, not to be without somebody they didn't, with a bunch of people, surrounded by people they don't know. So they chose to do it that way. And technically you're not supposed to, but they did it anyway. And they got put together. Just because the name was spelled differently, you can't say that they're the same family because of that. So, but you're absolutely right. Like, what better person to watch your back than your own brother? So, I thought it was pretty cool. Kind of ballsy because if you'd gotten caught, I'm not sure they really would have done much, to be quite honest. I mean, you're already out there, so probably not much to do. But I thought it was cool. Nowadays, though, I don't think you could pull it off. I don't really think you could pull it off nowadays. Not with how much easier it is to kind of look into things. We are trying to get this little gal, Vaughn here, up in levels. I was hoping for more Geodudes in here. Oh, dang, you do hit hard, don't you? Man, you do hit hard. Not a big story, not a big story. But I have to restate how it functions. So, if I'm not mistaken again, guys here will have to correct this. Specifically men who are from the United States. Once you turn 18, I think you have to put your name in to be enlisted if a draft is called. And if you don't, I had heard, again, I don't know if it's true, that if men don't, then it's either difficult for them to get a driver's license or they can't get a driver's license. So either way, you're kind of, or I should say they are kind of forced, because women are not required to do that same thing. Is it not with your, it's tied to your voter registration. Yeah, again, Toot is going to be better at answering this without me specifically looking up. Princess, hello, welcome on in. It's hard for me to answer those kind of questions simply because, again, as a woman, I just go get my driver's license and, register to vote. But, so you can get your license as early as 16. Yeah, so I guess it must have been your voter registration that it's tied to then. Okay. I knew it was tied to something. For some reason, I thought it was your driver's license. But again, this is why I'm asking for somebody else to pipe in, and Toot is obviously the best one to do so, because of his own knowledge as being a man. What about a license? I was trying to remember how the how it worked here in the U.S. because again, it is not something women do. It is not a requirement for women to do so. It is about getting your, not getting the driver's license, but like in the US, at 18 men, and I guess it's tied to voting and not your driver's license. Men in the US have to, I guess, sign up to be drafted. And if you don't, I guess it affects not your driver's license like I was thinking, but it affects your voter registration. I want to change that for people so they'd have better access to something. So yeah, just wanted you guys to know I did make that change. And this way, there are gonna essentially just be no chat bot points anymore. It'll just go straight to a free roll. And you'll still get to choose whichever dice you want for that free roll. There is no set dice or whatnot. And the reason why I changed it to 400 is because now it matches the, it matches a follower one. So this way, if a follower chooses to use the 400 for it and they get it right, they still get there. It's sort of like, oh, they answered correctly, well, they get the free roll as well, without kind of losing out on the points. But if they answered correctly, then they do lose out on the 400 points. So, just trying to make things a little bit more streamlined around here. Oh, goddamn. fellas. I ran out of points there. Yeah, we're fast enough to run, which is good. So I think what we're going to try and roll with is using Vaughn here as our surf and ice beam user. So also said if you get it wrong, y'all have to... No. I did not say that. I did not say that. Oh god, I did not say that. She did say. Oh god, I think I'm also thinking about putting back in the thing of one thing I'm also considering putting back in, and I hadn't figured out a way to instill it yet, but Pokemon Showdown, where it's still randomized, but if you win the showdown, you immediately win a pack of TCG, or you win a handful of free rolls. I'm not sure, because that one's gonna be made to be pretty expensive if I choose to do it on the you just immediately win a pack of TCG. Stork! Welcome on in! Pokemon Showdown. So if you have not heard of Pokemon Showdown, it is a website that you can go to and sign up for free on. And it is primarily used by individuals running teams for the VGC, or, because the VGC is 2v2, or they are doing competitive 1v1. And, so you do know Pokemon. Okay, cool. So anybody else who doesn't know it, they have an option in there where you can challenge somebody to a showdown where your entire team is randomized. And I was thinking of doing it where it would be quite a few chat points, but if you win, I was thinking about doing that if you beat me at the randomized Pokemon Showdown 1v1, then I'm thinking like you either instantly get the choice of a pack of TCG cards or a gift sub, or I make it where you get several free rolls on the Pokemon board. I have definitely lost. There is no doubt about it, I have 100% lost. So, I know I can lose. I play better when I shut up and focus, I will say that, but I'm sure there are going to be people out there, and I'm 100% sure there are people out there who are going to be significantly better at it than I am. And that's okay. So I do have to kind of figure out how I want to handle it. I do not know about it, and on first glance, it looks amazing. Yeah, it's very cool. I really like it because one of the things, like, if you are ever interested in learning to play Pokemon competitively, it is the best single resource to do so, because you can go in and just build the teams without having to raise them in game. Like, you don't have to raise them in Scarlet and Violet. You just build the team with moves, items, abilities, etc. And then you can practice those teams and ideas against other players. And I believe you get ranked in it based on your level. So if you're very new, I do believe you get pitted against somebody at the same level as you. I could be off by this. I've never have done it in that sense because I'm terrified of these people. They know so much more than I do. So they're scary people. But that is something I am contemplating, and if I do put that option in, it is going to be expensive in the sense of, because if I do it with where you get a choice between a pack of Pokemon TCG or a gift sub to the channel, it's gonna be high. It's gonna be high. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy words on stream. I've always been trying to figure out a way of making some of these Pokemon playthroughs a little bit more interesting, and it's hard when I'm the one playing the game and you guys are just kind of sitting there sometimes watching me do a grind session or things like that. And I am so happy that you suggested the words on stream. There we go. And it just took me a minute to. It took me a little bit of time to figure out a good setup for this screen, because yeah. Like, I was moving stuff all over the place to try and get a good setup, and this is where it really got. Like, once I finally got this one pinned down, I'm like, oh, this is basically perfect. Okay? So I'm really happy with that. So thank you guys for all those suggestions. What I need to figure out now is just what the chat point cost is going to be for the Pokemon Showdown. It used to be just like 1,000, and oh, thank God we got it. Got freaking water gun. It used to be just 1,000. A water gun. Oh wait. Oh, that's why. It used to be just 1,000, and we're just gonna go finish off Bubble.
Who's that Pokemon?
If you won, you got put in for a chance to win a pack of TCG. So it was 1,000. So it needs to be more than that if I am putting an actual pack of Pokemon TCG on the line for winning. So I am really considering something closer to the 5,000 mark. And then, you know, should we get a lot more viewers and stuff in here consistently and they're really cranking up the points, I'll have to put it up higher than that. But I think that might be the starting bid on it. For it. So I hope that's like a good idea to you guys. You know, just trying to make it a look, you know, just different ways to win things on here, but not just a give me. You know, you gotta earn it. You gotta earn it around here. There you go. Yeah, there are actually, Princess, there are actually quite a few emotes for. I made sure that when I had when I had my emotes done, I definitely made sure to fill in the available spaces for followers and subscribers, because I wanted you guys to have access to as much as possible without feeling obligated to pay, you know? I try to make it as, but that's the point. That's the point, Princess. I'm trying to make my channel as accessible as possible for you guys. And sometimes it takes me a little bit of time. So, you know, never feel obligated to subscribe. I've got, I think, my, what do you call it? Ads set up as best as I can, for followers as well, you know? I'm just trying, and if anybody has recommendations, man, I am always open to it, because, again, I'm just trying to make the channel as friendly to both subs and followers and as equal as possible. I do have to give something a little bit, you know, more to the subs, because, you know, their subs are what allow me to purchase the Pokemon TCG cards. So I might make like a sub where, with the Pokemon Showdown, where the subs one cost less than the follower, but that is only because it is their subs. that allow me to buy the Pokemon cards in the first place, so. Wait. Is a word for this game Nani? Wait, Dale, their leader, Alder. What is an alder then? I've never heard that word then. I don't know what an alder is. D10 and D8 coming right up. Alder is black and white. Well, I know that Alder is black and white one champion, but apparently Alder is a real legitimate word. So what does the word Alder mean? Because I didn't know that either. So Boba is asking for a D10 and a D8. D10 and D8. Yeah, that's fine. So, okay, wait, hold on. So that is 9 and 6. I had to turn that right side up to make sure I didn't do 6 and 6. So you got 9 and 6, which is 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It is not Kadabra. And I do believe we have landed on Kadabra before. Yes, we have. How are you doing, my dear? I have to check your stats real quick because I don't recall. Okay, so you still have 10 water guns left. That's what I wanted to say. My twin has figured out it was. My twin sis figured out it was handball. Oh, so Alder is handball? Huh. I don't know how to understand. Like, that's such a weird thing because, like, Alder is handball. I don't know how that works. Like, it doesn't even sound like it would be the name of handball. Yay! We got Seadra. That is what I was going for. So we're dipping on out of here. I just wanted to get Seadra because Seadra is going to need to be able to have this. Okay. So what other... Because I think we're going to go with Seadra in this run. That could be a good idea, bad idea, but we're going to find out. So in Generation 1, in yellow. Okay. I don't dislike Smokescreen. We're going to definitely put Surf on her. Are you more physical or more special? That might determine me because you're definitely more special. Okay. So obviously Surf and Water Beam. Water Beam, oh my god. Surf and Ice Beam. Wow, a word I want to guess. Oh jeez. I got you, don't worry. Don't worry, I got you. I'll leave that one. I don't really care. I gotcha. Sorry about that. Yeah. Twitch is like, nope, nope, nope. And I'm like, legitimate word. We're all... Okay, so that says Battino, and I'm not gonna lie to you right now. That sounds so... Yeah, yo, hey, go get the Battino, eh? What are you doing? Go get the Battino. That sounds so Italian. So freaking Italian. So freaking Italian. Alright, so we're gonna do Ice Beam. We're gonna do Water Gun. We can't do Thunderbolt, which does kind of suck. I still need a Thunderbolt for that. Don't know if I want to use up Magnetime. Because what else can he learn? That would make him more viable than just a Thunderbolt, I guess. I'm looking for more viable than a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. more than a third. That blows just a wee bit. Ugh. That kind of annoys me, but okay. This might have to be like a 4-mon. Did I heal everybody? Yes, I did. This might be a 4-mon Elite Four, which I'm not happy about. Hydrate, absolutely. I also lowered the cost of those. I'm like, 100 is an awful lot for something so simple, so. I lowered those down to 10. Again, just trying to come up with different ways to kind of make the stream a bit more accessible to both subs and follows. I never understood the point of hydrating. It's mostly to remind people to drink, because when you're streaming, you're streaming and you're talking for quite a while, and it really helps when I should be drinking water, and it reminds me to go ahead and drink water. Throughout the day. We gotta wet my whistle. Very good. Alrighty. Stops you getting back. That too. Emo Ransom forgets to live. Basically. You figured it out. Bro. You also get reminded. Well, there you go. You're looking through your chat points, and you're like, oh yeah, dude. I haven't drank water in a while. I can do this 200 more times. I have had people do it. Not 200 times. But I've had people where they set it up, where they did just that. And then what we ended up getting was ASMR drinking. Where I'm just like, gulp, gulp, gulp. Alrighty. So Wednesday, again, I still don't really want her getting retired. So I think we're going to lead with Ben here. It's okay, Stork. Never feel bad about going. We found Carvos once. It makes me feel like there might be a carp around here. Goldine. This is like a terrible setup right now. Alright, let's bring out, I know it's Julius Ona. But whenever I see it, I'm like, haha, Orange Julius! Because I'm a terrible person. And bring cake to someone who took in my homeless wife last night. Oh. Well, that was a good person. Hollywag! Hypnosis me. You bum. You absolute bum. Let's bring out Play-Doh. Play-Doh is actually only 29. Okay. Oh gosh, why do you get to go first? Let me go first. She forgot her keys and I was in another city. Oh! I have neighbors around here that I would 100% trust going to their home and knocking on their door knowing full well that they'll let me in. Luckily, I will say, our front door, we have set up as a keypad, so it has both a keypad and you can use a key to unlock our front door. So we have obviously code set up for that very purpose. So it's actually really nice to have. She noticed at 10:30. 10:30 at night, no keys. I mean, some people just go in. They just go in balls to the wall, you know? They're just like, you know what, we're just doing it. We're doing it. You did grinding the other day. How was your grind session? We did a small one here just a moment ago. Poison Sting is fine for good and slow. Yeah, it's something like I feel like that's one of those things that I don't understand about Pokemon. I really wish Pokemon games would have, on the outset, a speed up button or a speed up setting so that if you're playing and you do need to grind, you can have a grind session. I think that would be, I think a lot of people would really appreciate that. Unsure of the best spot. Oh, what game, you know, what game are you playing? Cause that could, oh, Stadia, never mind. Because the one thing I think about is if I'm playing a Pokemon game and I need to do a grind session and I have access to, like if the game has the Versus Seeker, bam, Versus Seeker, the only way to go. But, oh, if you're doing blue, yeah. Like, I love having the Versus Seeker, but if outside of that, man, like, the best place to grind, unfortunately, is, like, freaking Victory Road. I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like I'm missing something. It would take some...
Who's that Pokemon?
I think it would take the charm away. You could make the argument for... I mean, no, you're 100% right. Because, like... The problem with that, though, is I feel... Yeah, so, like, if you're not post-game yet, if you're still pre-Elite Four, it's Victory Road. If you're playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, you do have the Versus Seeker. And my favorite place to go for the Versus Seeker is either right here on Route 14, where all the bird catchers are, or Route 16, where those bikers are. Because it just... It's a lot of quick EXP. And I get that. And that's where it's like... I do understand that they're like, well, if you have it, you're just gonna plow through the game, and it's... And I get that. Well, you killed yourself, Pidgey. For me, and I feel for a lot of people who are particularly like adults, who don't have all the time in the world, man, speed up is a great thing. It's such a great thing because it's like, oh, here, go ahead, you know, speed up through having to do the usual stuff. And it's... And I get what you're saying. It does lose the charm, and you do feel like you really want to do it. But man, it's so useful. It's so useful. It's so useful. Hot damn, I would just shut off. Ugh. That sounds so painful. That sounds so painful. Because, like, I guess, like, for me, I actually enjoy playing the games, you know, pretty much regular speed, but when you get to a grind session, that's the only time I really want a speed up button. Is right there. Is when you're grinding. Like, that's honestly it, man. If I could get a speed up button just when we're grinding, I am happy with that. But again, I understand where it's like, how do you determine, like, how does the game stop you from just using it whenever? And I do totally understand that. And I don't know, because I know that, like, when you play Final Fantasy, when they do their Final Fantasy remakes, I did not. they have in the remakes the option to speed up the game. So you can run from one area to the next. And again, I found I used it, I did only use it, like, personally, only for, when I'm trying to quickly get from one place to the other when I've already been in that place. I don't want to do that. Or when I was trying to grind. But again, not everybody is like that. I 100% get it. Yeah, and the thing is, there's no good way to do it because, I mean, people are going to play games the way they want. And I guess maybe it's better to just let people play the game the way they want to play it. Because just because you have it set where, like, oh, this is how we want you to play the game, other people are like, well, this is how I want to play the game. Like pokemonnuzlocke, for example. That was never the intended way that Game Freak Nintendo wanted these games to be played. But it is how people, I think Preemie is in there, by the way. But it is how people really enjoy playing them. And you can't really stop people from playing that way. So I guess it's on the onus, I guess I'm saying it should be on the onus of the person to decide how they want to play the game. Because just because you've created to play one way, doesn't mean that people can't find joy in playing it another way. So we can't go in there because we've already caught on this route. Pretty sure this is a bird guy. There's actually a game that, like, oh man, so my husband and I, because I was just thinking about that, and there's a game called Gloomhaven. It is a tabletop RPG, dungeon crawler, and basically think of it being similar in vein to something like D&D, but everything is, like, you have the story planned out, and the book, you read through it and whatnot. Very cool game. But it's has been difficult for my husband and I to play because one of the things that they set you up with is, like, you are two characters who don't know each other, and the idea is to play without telling each other your moves and stuff, like what you're gonna do. You're not supposed to plan anything. And we started playing the game the way it was meant to be played. And we actually found that we're like, we don't quite enjoy it that way. So we actually enjoy it because it is cooperative. So we choose to actually play it where we just talk to each other. And it's like, oh, well, guess what? We are two adventurers who do actually know each other. And we're going through and doing it by talking out and trying to get the most out of it. And that's sort of one of those things where it's just like, what makes you play, what way of playing the game is going to make you happiest? So, and I just want to inform everybody, it is raining. And because of that, there is always a chance that my internet could flicker. So, with that in mind, please keep in mind that if my internet does flicker, it does cause everything to sort of shut down here. And if that happens, please just give me about 5-10 minutes, and I can get everything sort of reset up to get going again. Okay, so we're all at 32 except Plato. I just want to beat the story fast, and the rival, and then comes a rival for no reason for a battle. Welcome back, princess. Yeah, rivals do be coming up for a rival battle, being like, hey! And you're like, what are you doing here? saw that biker, I'm like, poison! I actually like playing games when you have the, especially a game you've never played before. I love playing nice and getting to read the story and getting to know the characters and stuff. But man, when I've done Pokemon Red and Blue so many times, I'm just like, let's go. Let's go! Speed run without the speed. Oh, now we're back to birds. So another option is actually Nidoqueen, actually, and saving the... I just thought about that. I can't I could do that, couldn't I? What do they have offhand? I'm very curious. So hers has... Oh yeah, that's not gonna be good. It does have water. Okay. A lot of them do. So somebody's gonna need... But we already gave Thunderbolt away, so it is him. God dang. So if we do that, then we can go in with... Still need a Psychic, though. I still need a Psychic. Or I could go with a Flyer, because flying is super effective against them. Just kind of trying to think about the, Whoa! Spearow! Rocking Confusion, too? Okay. Calm down. I don't know where you picked it up at, but okay. I didn't realize that they could learn Confusion. That is shocking. Ah. Huh. Oh. Oh, no, but I don't think they can learn Psychic. No, I didn't want to do that. Ah, dang it. Come on, Play-Doh. You can do it. I am so sand attacked right now. It is insane. I'm just gonna have to go for somebody. I just cannot get off that last hit. Ah, that's so annoying. I can't get that last hit. It's alright. We're gonna just drill peck and be done with it. We're gonna fly. Yeah. Alright, so why did I need Psychic, by the way? I needed Psychic for fighting. And... Poison, that's what I needed. Okay. So if we forego Psychic in this one... Huh. What happens if we forego Psychic? That means against Bruno? I missed that guy up there. We would need Surf and Fly. We would just have to outpace that Hitmonchan to avoid the Thunder or the Ice Punch. Okay, that's a possibility. Okay. And then for poisons, we would need Earthquake. Look up what Nidoqueen can learn. Nidoqueen can learn some weird stuff. So I know she got Surf. So we're gonna put, but I don't want to. Obviously, don't. So we're gonna give her Earthquake, but outside of Earthquake, I don't want a Pokemon coming in with just one move that they're using. So what else can she do besides Earthquake? Obviously she can surf if need be. She can't learn Psychic. Would have been helpful. That was a crit. Not too bad of a crit though. We definitely took it really well. Definitely took that crit quite nicely. I'll have to look up what's frickin'. Oh. Okay. Okay, for some reason I thought I took you on already. I am not comfortable with you being out. You have full health. Okay, so you went with that, which is not great. And that was a crit on you. Okay, so that's not bad. You took that crit really well. Crit again. And you still took that crit really well. Okay. So it would take about 4 critical hits. Oh god, scarier. It would take about 4 critical hits to take you down.
Who's that Pokemon?
And Stunna and Fly. Okay, so that sucks a bit, but we're gonna fly anyway. Nice. Okay, very good. Okay, I think what we're gonna do now is I think we're gonna tiptoe our way to what do you call it? What town is this? Fuchsia, and get our Pokemon set up to Pokemon Center set up to the one up there. And we can still catch on these routes. I don't remember what, but we can still catch on these. Excuse me, sorry about that. Like I said, husband and I both got sick, or my husband got sick first. And then about a week after he was sick, I got sick. So we're both kind of sick dogs here. I do apologize for my... And if I do accidentally cough on stream, I apologize again. It is not intentional. Let's see. Hold on. If we teach you Ice Beam and Surf, right? You're probably faster than you guys. So that's like Surf. Surf. But we still have to have somebody come in on the hit roll. Because then, what do you call it? Okay, so Julius could take them out. Did I heal up? I did. So Julius could take on Lorelei. That lovely kiss is gonna be a pain in the ass if I can't take her out. Then there, we could do Surf on Onyx, Surf on Onyx. I don't have a good answer though for the Hitmonchan. But if we have Stunna can fly on them. And then Benny can also Earthquake her team. Huh, I never considered that. The fact that you only, I think you only get one Thunderbolt in this game, right? You can't buy more. Can you buy more? Some moves you can buy more, but I can't remember now. Buy another thunder. No, it is only after you defeat the Silph. Okay. You can get you can get thunder in the power plant though. That kind of sucks. Okay. Okay. Just thinking of my options here. Just kind of thinking about my options. And what's this guy's face's name? So we still can catch on 14, we can catch on 15. And our... Heavy goes such a weird way in this game. Level 50? I'm sorry? What? Y'all used to be like... Oh, look at that. Wait, what are some... Wait. What? I feel like I'm going a little bit crazy. I feel like I'm going just a wee bit crazy. Just a wee bit. No, they're level 50, and she just strictly runs the abracadabra and all the same line. Okay. Hey, but they're all level 50, so we are so under-leveled right now. Christ. Okay, well, we've got a lot of work to do. God dang. So I'm basically gonna want to run Plato against Koga. And then I have to think about it. Ben can't come out, obviously. Vaughn? If Vaughn has the defenses, maybe. Plato definitely to Thunder Wave on him. Stunner could come in, and if Stunner can take, like... Actually, if we just lead with Stunner, we might be able to sweep. Because it can fly. It's not that... The fly is not priority. And we're not necessarily going to be faster than her. Okay, we'll see. That's an option, though. That is definitely an option. Okay, let's keep going. I also got... Oh, I want to tell you guys something. So, that sucks. That royally sucks. Big time. That sucks. Acid. I guess I don't think we're gonna wake up. God dang it. God dang it. So one of my favorite games of all time is Lunar: The Silver Star Story Complete. It was re-released on the PlayStation 1. Originally released on shoot. God dang. Why is that hitting so hard? Cripes. I don't understand why that's hitting so hard. We're gonna definitely heal you up because, wow. I just gotta hope you wake up. Maybe Acid's one of those that just hits harder every turn. I don't know, it's not doing as much on you, okay. Man, that Bellsprout, god dang. Oh, it just lowered our defenses for one. That's gonna hurt. Get you out of here. And we'll heal up on the next. Okay. Tangela, huh? Tangela. Tangela, good point. Good point. Okay. So it's called Lunar the Silver Star Story, and I finally have found it on, of all places, Google Play. They now have it on the Google Play Store. Do I have a full? I don't. It was only like $12. And I am hoping that what I'm planning on doing is after we do one game, where we do like our in-between games and whatnot, I am going to play that one. I've actually got it set up where I can actually play it here and not on my phone. So I'm pretty excited for that one. It is, like I said, it is pretty much my favorite RPG ever. And I've been wanting to play that one for you guys for quite some time. So it is going to be one that's coming up. It will be one where nobody will be allowed to vote. I will simply choose the game, and that will be the game that I choose. Let's switch Stunna to the top because a lot of these gals have grass types. Watch, you're going to have freaking flying type. Yep. I'm like, they're going to have this. No, they're not. No, they're not. Alright, so you're 26, though. God dang. We're gonna have to use rare candies because let me tell you, level 50, sick. I will go through their individual gyms and stuff to get through all of their junior trainers first before doing it because I don't want to do it until I absolutely have to. We're definitely going to go through their freaking little guys. Their junior trainers, because I got no other choice but to, I think. Alright, so you look like you're going to be another bird guy. Oh, that is... See, I like the blue and red Dodrio better. It looks so much better. So much better. Guide is streaming now too? No! All my favorite people are streaming and all I can do is lurk. All of them. I gotta drop a lurk in on Guide here. He doesn't have it set up. No, he does. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, nice. Julius is great. I'm basically trying to figure out a way to use as few Pokemon in the Elite Four as possible. Hence why I'm trying to come up with these little ideas. You are fast, aren't you? You are unapologetically fast. Okay. Alright, so you probably have grass types. So I would like to try and get Playtip in on this. Nope! I'm wrong. Oh, no, she still does. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. I missed the poison. That's good. That's good. Just gotta turn this down. I have my Pokemon sleep going here. Trying to get it situated. Nice. We are faster than Oddish, which is nice. faster than Oddish is really good because basically we can one-shot them without having to worry about like what I usually have to worry about with Bellsprout, who wraps me and poisons me or sleeps me, who does all the things that I typically do to a person. Focus. Bulbasaur! Or his fiance, actually. He's engaged. Red, blue Ivysaur is still the better Ivysaur, hands down. I say it every time I see this freaking Pokemon pop up, and I can't even blame myself. Poison gas. Huh. The problem is I like this setup. Teleport Headbutt, Thunder Wave, and Confusion. I actually really like it. But I don't necessarily need to have Headbutt if I'm gonna roll. Let's try it. Let's try something a little different.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, Quagsire's in chat! Quagsire is infinitely the most cute and adorable Pokemon ever. I cannot have my mind changed. Alright. So obviously we can't poison these guys, which is fine. We can just try it out on somebody else to see how it does. And I think poison gas, I'll have to look at it. I feel like poison gas is... Okay, so poison gas must be the one that just poisons. Okay, maybe that's it. Obviously, we're gonna run straight through these guys. With our deer, with Plato. Unless I run out of, well, I know. So we were not gonna run out of confusions. I'm like, unless we run out of confusions, because that could be a problem if I run out of confusions. And I don't think these guys are as common in Gen 2. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look that up for sure. That's 7 games to run through for just Generation 1. We are, we're definitely trying to preserve Pokemon here. So it might have to be him that goes, man. Because I guess, I mean, grass can be used, but it would have to be somebody else. We're gonna switch back up because I think these gals have grass types. Why? Question of the day. No, you have flyers. I was not expecting that. Definitely not expecting that. Yeah, so if anybody would like to answer question of the day, it is, if you could be great at one skill right now, what would it be and why? Fly. So you would actually just like to have the ability to fly. Okay, I actually did not consider that as like an option because I was thinking of skills like artistic and things like that. I wasn't thinking outside of the box. When I posted that question, I was definitely thinking it more of real life abilities. But yeah, like if I had to go outside the box to superhuman abilities, it would be telepathy. Or no, not telepathy, I'm sorry, telekinesis. Because then not only could I lift myself up without the use of a car, but I can lift my luggage as well, and other people. And I wouldn't get rained on. So I could fly in all sorts of weather. Wigglytuff, you look a lot better in this gen. You definitely look better in this gen. Or not gen, but you definitely look. Oh god, you missed. That's curling. Okay. Bring out Benzo and see if we can handle this situation. My god, you are just going for it. We might have to try our first time using it. Okay. So it's going double stab, which is fine. It's not hurting us. So let's go Plato and let's see what we can do here. So it keeps defense curling. So we're gonna actually try poison gas. And we're gonna try poison gas again. So you're just poison. Okay, so now we at least have something. And it's good. So toxic would then be better in this situation. Since toxic would... I think toxic is the one where it's like... It does... badly poisoned. Which could be very useful. Okay. That was the first time I used it, and that actually became... very, very helpful for us. Very helpful. Okay, so this guy definitely has birds. He definitely has birds. And then the guys north have poison because it's all the bikers up there. You can stop at any time. Thank you. I didn't know there was one facing straight down. I thought they were all facing to the right. So that's a bit of a bum because that's going to put us at a disadvantage here already. We'll just have to deal with it. Plato is freaking sleeping. So let's bring in Benzo. It doesn't affect you, which is good. We can be hit by smog, but we cannot be poisoned, so here's that. Again, they can be hit with poison sting, but they can't be poisoned, so it just saves me a body slam. Double kick is useless on these guys, so... Oh, nice, a crit. Very good. He disabled... Okay, so he disabled double kick, which is fine. I guess in the newer games, the way they do disable is... Disable will disable the move they most recently used, which I feel makes it more useful. Much more useful than the way it is here, where it just sort of randomly chooses a move to disable. And I find it much more sound to use it in, because I used that thing in our dark playthrough in Pokemon Y, and disable was very, very useful. Very useful. What happens if you disable on disable? So if so the way it works is if a Pokemon uses the move disable and it disables a Pokemon's move of disable, they just can't use that move. Like, that's all it does. They just can't try and disable you. That's it. It does exactly what's written on the box. So, nothing interesting or unique there. I believe there's only one move that is unique in how it works, and that is Curse. So Curse, if used by a ghost type Pokemon, will cut the user's health and place a curse on the opposing Pokemon, which basically means its health steadily declines by, I think, basically it's a move that puts essentially a timer on their opponent. Whereas if a non-ghost Pokemon uses Curse, it just ups their stats. Special attack and special defense, I think, is what it does. But it doesn't do anything else. So we can catch on this route. Let me make sure what route we're specifically on here. So we are on Route 14. Have we caught on Route 14? I don't believe so. No. Okay. So we can catch here. Not sure what there is to catch. Can we catch it? Oddish, Bellsprout, Venonat. Yeah, so the only thing we can catch here would be Venonat and the Venomoth, since we have already caught Oddish and Bellsprout. So, we'll keep Play-Doh at the top. And let's see what we can get here. Okay, so we're just gonna run from the Oddish since we don't need it. Don't need the Bellsprout. That is a species clause right there with the Weeping Bell. I'm not surprised we're coming into contact with so many of these guys. Venonat is a 19% and Venomoth is 1%. So we don't have good odds of coming across it right away. So there's Venonat. I'm sure we have not caught a Venonat. I'm gonna double check here really quick. No, okay. We have not caught Venonat, so this is going to be our catch for this area. Poison powder. Funsies. But that's okay. Because you cannot poison Wednesday. Alright, now we should be okay to cut once or twice on this thing. Yeah, we can definitely cut a couple times on this guy. Kind of speed things slow! Get used to each line. We're gonna switch into Ben. Yeah. We're gonna switch into Ben. Because that won't hurt nearly as much. It's super effective because in this game, Bug is super effective against poison, but we are also ground. So it's really hard. I'm just gonna growl at you. So any moves that it does use aren't gonna be that bad. We just have to make sure it doesn't gain back enough life. I was hoping for that cut because of that was not gonna hit hard. This is gonna take a long time to do. But as soon as we get it down into orange, we should be able to catch. Yeah. Okay. So it has confusion. It also has confusion. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so we do want to give you a name. And that name is going to be this, because that is total synthesis of morphine and related alkaloids, which is way too long of a name. Meerwine aerylation. The Meerwine aerylation is an organic reaction involving the addition of an aryl diazonium salt to an electron or alkene, usually supported by a metal salt. The reaction product is an alkylated arene compound. The reaction is named after Hans Meerwine, one of its inventors who first published in 1939. So we shall name this Meerwine. Okay. Because you are poison, and I don't want to deal with that. Okay, let's check out Venonat really quick. I'm trying to figure out the best Pokemon to bring. Because Venonat is bug and poison, and I know it can use Psychic, right? I'm pretty sure it's Psychic.
Who's that Pokemon?
Venomoth. We'll just look up Venomoth. The Venomoth has 90 speed and 90 special. Okay. Okay. Aha. Okay. That's interesting. Psybeam, it can actually learn Psychic at level 50. Actually just outright learn Psychic. Okay. This could be useful for saving. This could be really useful for saving Plato for future runs. Be very useful for saving you. You get sleep powder. Guide! Hello! How are you, my friend? I was lurking over in your channel. I gotta shut some of these down now. Because I was lurking in your stream. Raiders, welcome on in. Hello, hello. Sorry, yeah, music kind of getting a little wonky. It's raining here. I have a lot going on my PC, and it doesn't like functioning.
To another edition of Thunderdome!
Nox, welcome on in, guys. I'm Imakuni. And welcome to the stream. We are playing Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke, Game 3 of the Gotta Locke'm All Challenge. We have just caught Venonat, and I am legitimately considering bringing Homeboy in. And swapping out. I am legitimately considering that. I've not done it before, but I feel like we could definitely use it against the Elite Four. Not against Sabrina, because that would be death. But it is a huge option here. But how are you guys? For those who don't know, I'm Imakuni. I like to play Pokemon, and I do enjoy other games as well. Pokemon is in my blood. I am not a competitive player, but I hope you will appreciate the Nuzlocks that I do here, as well as the other types of playthroughs, such as monotypes. And it looks like we are going to be getting a Pokemon Emerald Mudkip playthrough coming up here just as soon as we finish Pokemon Yellow, because that is what everybody is voting for. I am going to be making a quick change to the channel where it's like Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays we'll do Pokemon, Thursdays and Fridays we'll do a different different game. But that will come after we finish Pokemon Yellow. But until then, please sit down and have a seat. I'm going to pop a shout out here from my homeboy Guide, who I adore. He was doing the Pokemon Masters EX data mine today, and we'll be starting a Pokemon Soul Silver randomized Nuzlocke soon. Don't know when, but soon. So please do go check my boy out. Wonderful, wonderful guy. Very, very friendly. Very kind human being. Miles above me. And so much knows Pokemon so much better than me, even. So definitely please go check him out. Great human being. Great human being. On that note, we are going to... I think you're gonna... I don't know if we need cut anymore. Like, you can get to there without cut. I think we are actually done with cut. Necessity-wise. I think so. But as you can see, we also do, those who popped in, I do have a game of words on stream going as I do my Nuzlocks. Because sometimes these Nuzlocks require a lot from us. And just to give you guys something fun to do in the movie. Let's get you out. Also, the naming theme for this playthrough is random Wikipedia articles. You can thank, I think, Stork. I believe they had to head out. I believe it was Stork who recommended it. So you can thank them for that. So what level does Venomoth evolve at? Venonat into Venomoth. Level 31. So what do you have on you right now? You have Supersonic, Confusion, Poison Powder, and Leech Light. Those are all actually good. I'm not actually unhappy. My question is, what's available on Route 15 that we can possibly level grind? Everything. Because excluding the Pidgeotto, everything is weak to... Okay. Alright, let's bebop out, and we can't catch anything, unfortunately, on Route 15. It is all duplicates. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pop in on Route 14 that we caught Venonat and named him... What did we name you? Mearswine. Mearsine. Mearsine? Mearwine. Mearwine. We named it, his full name is technically Mearwine Aerolation. It's kind of like naming a cat. You give them long, weird names, but only so many letters fit. Alright. We cannot catch anything on 15, so I'm okay with level grinding. So let's see how Boy does. It's another Venonat. We are higher. And you hurt yourself. Naturally. Stunna, come on out. You're poison. Okay. It's okay. It's a good start. It's a good start. It's a good start. Alright. This might be a little bit better, but okay. Okay. Acid hurt. Oh, you're paralyzed. Nice. Oh, you got the acid off. Okay. Very good. Okay, that's scary. That is a little scary because in Gen 1 here, poison is super effective against bug types. I believe bug is super effective against poison and poison is super effective against bug. They're super effective against each other. Okay, nice. That was a little scary. It did use confusion against us. Oh, you're the same level. That's not good. That's not good. We need to bring in Stunna. There's one that we can probably definitely do. And now we're sleeping. There we go. Okay. I feel we'll obviously have a bit more luck as a Venonat. Where we'll be more powerful. We only have Confusion, which is a good psychic move, but it's not the most powerful. But we do get Psychic at level 50. So we're paralyzed. It's fine. Okay. Alright, I think what we're gonna do is, what time is it? So it's 2:30. I think we're gonna start with one going and doing the Safari Zone stuff. I think that's important to get the Safari Zone stuff rolling. But I have to walk around the Safari Zone, which is fine. I don't. I just gotta walk the right way. It's all there. Okay, so we're gonna go get the Safari Zone stuff on top of. So the way I do the Safari Zone. What is your big news, Belgium? And welcome the freak on in. Happy Pokemon Day, by the way. Okay. So the way I do the Safari Zone is I actually catch something in each area because the Safari Zone sucks. And then at the end, I pick one Pokemon to continue on with us on the team. So that's why. If you see me consistently trying to catch a thing in the Safari Zone, that is why. I'm gonna hate myself because I did forget to drop stuff off. So Parasect. We can catch a Parasect because we have not caught one before. So we just chuck balls at them because that has been statistically the best way to catch something. So here's Parasect. We do not name them until after we have chosen who it is. So you got all Pokemon. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. And oh god. You got the Antique Sinistea? You're lying. You're lying! Oh my god, that is so hard to get. That is so hard to get, dude. Holy smokes! Congratulations. Like, I am not downing you for a second. I am shocked. I am shocked. That is so freaking awesome. That is so awesome. Congratulations, man. That is legit. Congratulations. A whole day to get 2 of them. God, wouldn't that be a thing? Congratulations. You deserve that, man. That is something. That is something. Congratulations. I would not have the patience to do that. At all. I would not have the patience to do that. I've tried too. I have actually gone through and tried to do it, and then at some point I'm like, ugh, I just don't want to do this anymore. I am skipping the items because I will come back after I clear up my bag so that I guarantee to get Surf out of this nonsense. Because I don't think I have enough space to get everything out of here. Alright, so we can skip out on Nidoran female since we have already caught her. We can try to catch Nidoran male though, because we have not caught him. And guess which one can learn Dig? Not the female one. And he ran. We still get to try and catch something because, yeah, this area is kind of whacked. This is such the weirdest area that I'm just like, whatever. All rules get thrown out. Rhyhorn! We did catch one last time. He was pretty good. One boy was pretty good, I'll admit that. So here's a question. how did you handle trying to catch the antique one? Because I know that in order to know which one it is, you have to be able to see the underside to see if it has like the stamped label. How did you go about catching it? Like, did you just catch literally every single Sinistea and then check it? Or is there a way to actually see if it is or is not the antique? No, I'm going the right way. Okay. Yes, I am going the right way. Okay. Kangaskhan! You would have been so cool. Okay, so I need to get these and serve. That's what matters most out of here. Okay, so we got serve. Good.
Who's that Pokemon?
Okay. Now we're gonna immediately teach this to God. So we're gonna start by dropping Bubble, giving it the most powerful. So there is a hunting method, which is save in front of a Sinistea in the overworld in the Crown Tundra, encounter it, and either wait for the idle animation it spins or catch it. If it's phony, reset and search for another. Okay, so you're not sitting here wasting Pokeballs. Gotcha. God, that sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like so much work. Again, I am just congrats. All I can say is congrats, because that's not easy. What do we get? Okay, because we can skip this because we've already had Magikarp. And we're gonna move this to the top. On paper, it's a 1 in 20 encounter, but it took me over 35. Really? 1 in 30? That feels raw. That feels raw. Like, it feels like way more than that. But I get what you mean by, like, on paper. There's not just freaking Magikarp here. I know that. This just must be the most common thing here. Really? Hold on. I'm gonna check the Safari Zone because it's making it seem like in the Safari Zone, this is like the only thing you can freaking catch. And I feel like that ain't right. I like Magikarp so much I call it Leash. Oh my god, it's because I have the Super Rod. So here's the thing. In this particular area, you can only catch a Magikarp with an old rod. But because I'm using the Super Rod, I can only catch Magikarp because it doesn't give me another option and I can't surf yet. So I can't actually catch something in that area until I come back. So we are going to, because I've already caught in this area, I'm going to try and just pick up whatever items that I can, whatever I have space for items. So we are done. We're done. We're done here. We just got to run out of, we're just going to walk, yeah. So that kind of sucks. I don't know why. Why, thank you. Thank you so much. It looks like Craft 999. Yes, well, yellow is the best version. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. I am Imakuni. I am actually doing a Gotta Locke'm All challenge where I nuzlocke every single Pokemon game that is either a core or remake. So currently that is 36 games. I do not count the Legends games. And we are making our way through Game 3, Pokemon Yellow of our Nuzlocke. And anytime a Pokemon enters the Hall of Fame, with some exception, they are retired, basically meaning they can no longer be used in a future Nuzlocke. So, here we are, going through Pokemon Yellow now. And I am like, what the French toast am I going to do as a team? Because I don't want to have to retire all 6 Pokemon. Especially if 6 Pokemon don't end up getting used in the Elite Four. Alright, so we're going to deposit some stuff here, primarily HM stuff. Nope. I'm running Nidoqueen too. I named it my name. Craft. I like Nidoking and Nidoqueen. My beef with Nidoqueen is she can't learn Dig. Whereas Nidoking can. That's my only beef about her. And that's not even like her fault, because that's the game designer's fault. She actually does not get the ability to use Dig until Gen 3. And I'm like, what? Really? That makes no sense. Okay. So yeah. A little annoyed about that because I was very excited that I had caught her because I was getting ready to go to Lieutenant Surge, and our making sure I can pull anything out that I accidentally deposited. And my Diglett died, fortunately, to an exploding, it was either one of the Voltorb line, or it was, you know, what's his name? Coughing or wheezing. And he died to an exploding Pokemon, and I was not happy with that at all. So, that's a thing. I will eventually fix Vaughn's setup. But I do want her, I think she's gonna be my high school. I feel like Nidoking and Queen could also take on the Elite Four by themselves. They just gotta be super careful about any ground moves or psychic moves. And water. I think they might have to be over-leveled to do it, though. Not sure, though. And if you would like, for any who are here, when we finish Pokemon Yellow, I will be doing, if you guys would like to take a survey on what game I should play next, please follow that link down below. And that's what will be next after Pokemon Yellow. And then after that, I'm going to go to like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday game, and then a Thursday, Friday game. Oh, let's see. Okay, so I need to get you up. Let's go grab strength. Let's go get strength. We can get the gold teeth of the warden. We'll get strength here. Gives us HM4. And we do need HM4, unfortunately, but who can learn it? I know Ben can. And she's the only one. That is a bummer. I don't want Body Slam and not Body Slam then. It sucks, but you know, we can catch something here. In Fuchsia. We can catch something in that water back there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move Plato to the top. And he gives us the good rod, which I don't know. Oh, do I? Oh, yeah, I still have the super rod. Okay. Alright, what do we get? Okay, so we can skip out on this. We have, we've already done that. Oh god. Is this the same thing where we have to use the good rod? I bet he's gonna give us the good rod and we have to use it. Which is why you get the good rod here. Leave that. That's what it is. Okay, so I don't think we've caught a gold yet. Let's take a look. Don't think I've caught gold. Yeah, so we can go ahead and try and catch her. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna go for Thunder Wave. Now that she's paralyzed, I don't actually have to worry about her getting poisoned. Hence, Poison Sting, and this shouldn't hurt too bad. Or it's going to critical hit and knock her out. So, Fuchsia City is done. That was a crit kill. That was not what I expected. I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's just a little tap. A little tap. A little more than a tap. Okay, so we've done all of that. We cannot surf until we take on Koga. And I don't think I want to do Koga. I think I can fly alright. Fly outside of battle? I can. I want to do Koga after... give me a sec. What level are your... What is that? 34? Okay, so a lot of them are 34 and stuff. It just happens that you're 50, which makes no sense. Okay, so we can go back. We can do his junior trainers. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do like a mix of stuff here. I level cap at the gym leader's ace, which is 50 for some inexplicable reason on Koga and Sabrina. I don't know. You figure it out. But, yeah, we're gonna... We're gonna use them to level grind a bit. So... I do have other places to go still. I'm not out of places. But the rest of this stream is, for the next hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes, we're just level grinding. I've got nothing else to do, basically, is to try and just get everybody up. And this is where we're at. This is where we are at. So we're gonna lead with Plato, because I know some of these guys have psychics, and that's a problem, because I don't want to lead with my poison guys. So we're gonna go Thunder Wave. And now we're gonna trade in... I mean, they're slowed down. They are slowed down. They're slowed down. So let's see how well Thunderbolt does. Actually, that sucks. Okay. That's not bad, honestly. Now that he's doing Kadabra, though, we're going to go back into Plato, because Kadabra's a whole other story. That's part of her story. We're going to Thunder Wave you. Okay, so you disabled Confusion, which is fine. can't poison gas. But you are slower, so we're going to go into Stunna. That does a lot of damage, so we're going to fly. And that's perfect. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have to kind of jump in and out here. A lot of psychics in here, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure we'll have enough health to get us all the way to here. Take on this guy next. A lot of what we're going to lead with is Plato, just for that Thunder Wave, basically, so don't be surprised if you see Plato often.
Who's that Pokemon?
The Thunder Wave. Trying to think if I have like another opportunity here. Smoke screen. But that's just bringing something. Supersonic. You can't come out. These guys are less special, more defense. See. Bring in Vaughn. So we got poison, unfortunately. We have Surf, though. That did, like, nothing. That did nothing. Alright, we're gonna go back to... I think we're gonna go back to Plato. Unfortunately, this means we can be poisoned, but... Oh god, that does very little to me, yeah. It's gonna be a tough one. Alright, let's do Julius. Okay. We're gonna go for the Supersonic. Okay. That'll definitely help. We'll go Sonic Boom, it does an even 20. No! Damn it, hold it, hold it. You got good special, you got good special, you've got good special! I feel like I had to convince him that he had good special. Good gravy. Psychics, man. Yeah, this isn't gonna hurt very much, but... Yeah. I don't think poison gas is gonna go. That was a big boy. That's a big boy right there. That is a big boy right there. Okay, I think you guys should be fine. Because the freaking Poke Center's right here. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break here. I do need to use the restroom to grab something real quick. We're gonna... Oh my god, did they really put stupid? Is it really stupid? Yep, they put stupid as a word. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here. Okie dokes. We're back. Again, I do apologize. I don't like to have the camera on while I'm eating and stuff like that, so you guys don't have to see me here on the food. So yeah, thank you. Sorry. We're back, though. Not eating. Okay, so... I do want to try and get some other Pokemon in here kind of level. Not you, because you're going to get killed by Psychics. But I mean, you could be used against Koga, but I need you to get leveled up first, but I'm probably going to do that off stream. That's a lot. So I think we'll switch. Try switching Vaughn to the top maybe and kind of see what happens. I think... No, that's not going to be the last tough one. No, that's definitely not going to be the last tough one. Don't... Just ignore me. I was thinking maybe that'll be the last hard one, but no, it's not. It's definitely not going to be. Alright, so he's not going to have Pokemon that are incredibly high level. Because he had like 4 or 5 I saw on the team. But it's going to be enough to be conscientious. Especially if he has any Kadabras. Or if they disable my Surf. If they disable Surf, we're going to have to dip out. So this is kind of scary. This is the one that scares me the most. And I think I'm going to actually put a move back on Plato because I'm not a huge fan of the poison gas. I'm not using it well. God, I was going to say don't disable Fly. But honestly, we could go Drill Peck because it is 100%. And it hits harder than Fly. So if we are moving first, it's definitely going to be a much better move. Okay, so we did good on this guy. We did good on this guy. You are poisoned, but I do believe we have an antidote. Probably not. We have one left. Okay. I was not wanting to go right up to him, but I guess we are. Okay. If he has an Arbok, that's really ugly. We don't have a ground move yet because we don't have Dig onto anybody, which would be fantastic, and Earthquake isn't until later. But Ben is still a good option. In Strength. Not as much as I would hope. Huh. I thought she was going to be a much harder hit. Arboks are a little bit tankier than I give them credit for. And he's 33, which is good. Okay, Sand Slash. Yeah, that I feel is a good Vaughn trade-in. We're gonna have to take a hit.
Who's that Pokemon?
Golbat is in chat if anybody would like to catch one. How will the Surf work on you? Probably not very good, but we'll see. Surprisingly better than I was anticipating. Much better than I was anticipating, honestly. Way better than I was anticipating. Huh. Very interesting. We do have a we do have a paralyzed Pokemon, so. No! Man, I'm thinking. Okay, so we go. They beat you. I think you're the next. Your invisible walls do not have me frustrated, actually, because I can see exactly where they are. FYI. Nice, okay. This is a good match right here. Right out the gate. Very good. Okay, so Arbok actually went down a lot better to Surf than it did to Strength. That was a crit, but that's okay. We take the crit pretty well. very fast. And with Fly, I think we could... Yeah, let's go Chew. Long line of ninjas. But we can't go against Koga yet because I don't feel comfortable with it. Since we're only level 30s and he has frickin' 50s. We're gonna go straight for the drill pack. Yeah, that did amazing. That did amazing. Now, I am more frightened about this. So I'd rather do 2 flies. Oh, God. I'd rather do 2 flies. And just get out of dodge. Alright, so that's as far as we can go in here. Because Koga would be next. So let's fly to Saffron. We still have to do the Saffron Silph Co. We have not done Silph Co yet. And we can get through the gym. So the other thing we can do is leave Stunna at the top. And take on this one first. And we can pretty much fly our way through this. Just refreshed it. Okay. We're faster, so we're gonna go for drill packs for the most part. I can't get over how much better that Mankey Sprite is. So much better. That's actually a really good primate too. That's a really good primate. Okay. 17 of these left, which is plenty. And if these are one-shotting, that means Fly would either one-shot or do less than a one-shot. This would be a good area for, what's his name though, but like I said, I'm probably gonna have to do some off-stream grinding to get some guys up. Just because there's quite a few left to do to get all the way to 50. Trying mostly to get through the battles you'd want to see, which is like against this gym, against Giovanni, stuff like that. They're trying to get those in. Okay. And this guy should probably be using Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan again. Yeah, it should be faster. Huh, I like that Hitmonlee. Yeah, it's also 37. So let's get out of dodge. Okay. That's a nice Hitmonchan too. That's a nice Hitmonchan. I like that one. Wolf down. Alrighty. Alright, so we get to take one of his prize fighting Pokemon. Neither one of them are going to be making it to the the team, so we're just gonna pick one randomly. And it is Hitmonlee. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and figure out a quick name for Hitmonlee. Like I said, he's not gonna be making it to the team, so. Nope. Nate. Alright, who are you? Jennifer Gillian Newstead, an American attorney who served as the legal advisor of the Department of State. Cool. Welcome to the box, Jennifer. Welcome to the box. And that's fine. Okay, so that is done there. So next we're gonna start. I'm trying to think if we should take on Silph Co. Actually, no. I think I know what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do Silph Co. Not yet. I think we're gonna fly back to Fuchsia. And we're going to go to the left for routes 16 and 17. So I know that there are some flyers right here. So we're going to take these guys out. Julius will just Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt like a good little lad. Nice, okay. Not that that would have hurt us, because we would have resisted that. Very good. Okay. Do you like my bird card? That is the rare. Second. I had to see what that was gonna hit. That was the rare Imakuki, a bird known only to this household. You cannot catch one in the wild, but you have heard the rare Imakuki call. In case you want to hear it again. My window is over there. I have a window to the outside world, so I don't feel so locked inside. Actually hit me. Somebody was faster than me, I don't remember who. Alright, so that is all the bird guys. Excuse me, which we can just ignore. Bam! See how we roll? I don't think we can catch it. Good luck. Surprisingly enough, we can actually catch a Ponyta in the grass here. Well, that's unexpected. Wait, where are we? So this is Route 18. Okay. Okay. So Route 18 does not have anything that we can catch. Okay, so Route 18 is all dupes. Okay. This is Route 17 that we're on, which is fine. Which is fine. Alright, what do we want on top? I really need to get Mirror Wine. Oh, we have a roll. We have got a roll. Let's get your roll, which is a 20 and a 6. D20, D6. Togepi is currently up on Kadabra. And that is an 18. So... Oops. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Nido King. It is not Nido King. I was trying to think of what I wanted. I feel like I'm gonna have to do Mirror Wine off stream. Just because that's gonna be a lot of levels to catch up. Just to get him up to the 30s. Just because poison is super effective against bug as it is to poison, so it's like a lot effective, I believe, in this. Put that at the top. Okay, I don't really have a good answer. Did I not put Ben at the top? I thought I put Ben at the top. Oh, jeez. Okay. I thought I put Ben at the top already. Must have backed out of that. Nope. Clearly doesn't do a lot. If we had Dig, it would do a lot. It would do so much.
Who's that Pokemon?
Ooh, Malamar has appeared in chat if anybody would like to catch one. I was kind of hoping it would take him out because I don't want to fucking strength. You only have 7 left. Okay. I don't want to say anything. Definitely don't want to say anything. Okay. I was literally thinking, why, forgot to do that. Nope. Stunna, please fly us. Okay, no use Fuchsia's gym. Or center. We're not gonna go fishing. I am committed to Vaughn. I've committed to Vaughn, so that's what we're using. Okay, so you're 35, 35. And yeah, Vaughn. Let's switch Vaughn to the top. Oh, that sucks. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that does a lot. That does a lot. Do we have any? I don't think we have any antidotes left. I don't think I have any antidotes left. I don't. That sucks. So let's go back. Let's hit up the center here. I gotta get to the mart. Let me get to the mart. And I just gotta kind of go all the way around. Because I don't have any who can cut. I no longer have a cut user. There it is. But that's okay. That's okay. We made it. Okay. Full heals. Yes. Get like 5 of these. And I guess we're in hyper potion range. This way, hopefully, we don't have to worry about backing out and stuff like that 100 times. I don't think they fixed. I don't know. If somebody corrects me, that's fine. But I don't know if they corrected the Ultra Balls in this game. So, Great Balls still might be better than Ultra Balls. I think by the time we get to Fire Red and Leaf Green, that situation will be handled. I think. Not 100% sure, to be quite honest with you. But we've got Vaughn at the top. And Vaughn is our runner here. I'm currently thinking Vaughn for Ice Beam and Surf. My concern is Ben with Earthquake. Oh, you gonna see how Surf does on you. We're 35 and you're 26, so okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going for somebody different. I'm going for someone different. I figure if we retire Seadra earlier, that means we still have access to Kingdra, which is water and dragon. So we'll still have access to a whole new Pokemon in later generations. And yeah, I rarely use this Pokemon. And it's about time they got some love. Yeah, that's what this is all about. Give them some love. But I'm just trying to think about, like, what we should do for the Elite Four. So obviously you have Lorelei, who is ice, but it's a lot of ice and water, with Jinx coming in with Psychic, as well as Slowbro, both having Psychic moves. I think they both have Psychic moves in this. Slowbro might not. But I basically need a Thunderbolt user or a really good grass user. But the problem is, I think ice resists grass. I would have to look that up to be 100% sure, because I forget these things all the time. And Gen 1 is a sort of different beast. Gen 1 is its own monster. It exists on a plane unto itself. So if you were in the anime, Horsea, Seadra / Kingdra would be the main water type Pokemon. Ah. If I had to pick my main water type, it would honestly have to be Lapras, because I love Lapras. Okay, that was a crit. That wasn't bad. My favorite... The interesting thing, though, is that even though Lapras is, like, one of my favorite Pokemon, one of my other favorites that is also a water type is Araquanid. I think Araquanid is so freaking cool. So freaking cool. And, this chart here. See the chart. You see the chart? There we go. The chart. Okay, so in Gen 1, I'm just looking at something right quick. If the attacking type is grass, Okay, that's surprising. Ice actually does not resist grass, which is interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Unicycle. Ow. Like what? This is a switch out for sure. Let's go, Ben. That's what you're born for. What an ass. What an ass. What a move. What a freaking move. I think the computer decided it was just too much. Nah, you're fine. My computer, it's not necessarily an old computer, but it's definitely can only handle so many programs running at once, so it can definitely only handle so many programs at once. So makes me wonder. What? I don't think there's too many good grass moves, are there, though? They're all good. Oh, okay. Problem is that Fury Swipe scared me because it critted the first turn, and I was like, crap. That means they all crit. You're at 36. Let's bring Benny up top. That was a crit. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's bring out Macho. Yeah. Karate chop is normal. That make no sense. Let you know. Okay, let's go get. We're gonna go get healed up because, actually no. We're gonna go to Celadon because the next place we're gonna go to is Route 16. So we can heal up here, get the flute. Because we still have to wake up that one big boy over there. And I have exactly who I want up front. Because we're going to double kick. And attack in a grumpy rage. So we have about 30 minutes left together. So yeah, this is basically what the rest of this stream is. It's just kind of doing this. Son of a bitch rested. I just need it to stay asleep. If it can stay asleep a couple more turns, we're golden. That actually crit, so this means this will crit. Or maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Okay, very good. I say, yeah, I don't think... Or actually, hold on. Was it this one that guy told me? Nope. Okay. One of these you look into and you actually get to see Articuno, which is really cool. And we just ignore that guy because that's how awesome we are. Let's see. So you are 35, 36, 35, 37. Okay, we're gonna leave Benny out here. Mostly because Benny is just gonna be a little bit better matchup. Poison wise. Not that I think it's gonna be a faster battle. Especially if I get disabled on strength, then we have to definitely swap. Because that would just suck. Smog isn't gonna hurt us. Oh my god, that did like nothing. There we go. This is one of my favorite places to level grind if you have the experience share, because you typically obviously get more. You get more EXP from, what do you call it? These kind of like trainer battles than wild ones. So I find this to be one of my favorite places to do that, because all these guys are like right in one little area, and you can just keep hitting that thing off. It just keeps popping one after the other, and you can get through quite a few battles in just this little location. Now, if you're looking for speed, I would recommend going back over to Route 14, I think it is, where all the bird guys are. It's a little bit more annoying because they're more spread out, but it is a good spot with the Versus Seeker. And there's only one other area I can think of, not in this game, but it's I think it's Gen 4. Yeah. It's south of a town, south of a city. I'm so bad because I don't remember what the city name is. But it is south of the city where they have like some cave entrances, and when you go into one of them, the guy talks to you about, I think he wants you to show him like unknown or something like that. That's the most I remember of it, unfortunately. It's kind of 36. Let's bring out Julius. Julius Ona. Nope, it was a crit. Tree. Nice. This is a good area. We're doing good. We're definitely not gonna get to freaking 50 by any stretch. Man, because what I might do off stream, just to kind of move it along, I might go through most of, what do you call it as well, and just save Giovanni. Silph Co. Excuse me, Silph Co. Get through all the trainers in Silph Co. And then just go against Giovanni with you guys, and then the gym leaders, because I just don't see us getting to level 50, and I would kind of rather be a little closer to that than not when you guys are here, because that could mean a whole nother stream of just this. But we can potentially catch a Ponyta here. And I think it is the only Pokemon that we can catch, because everything else is a duplicate. There she is. And she's a level 30, which is quite nice. Okay. Alright, well, you're gonna leave with an Ember. Not great, but, you know, we didn't get the bird. Okay. I think we're gonna go Ben with Poison Sting, because she can't be poisoned now. Okay, that doesn't do a great deal, which is good. More. Perfect. That's all I want. That's it. That's it. That is it. Oh my god. I can't remember the last time I was able to catch something on this bloody route. My goodness. So this is Route 17, and we caught Ponyta. And she is going to be named... That doesn't fit. But we're gonna No, I think I can fit the last... Okay. I can fit the last half. Okay, bear with me as I read this. Oidematophoros borbonicus is a moth of the family Pterophoridae that is known from La Reunion. So we're going to name it Barbonicus. That's what we're literally going to be naming the Pokemon. Barbonicus. Named after a moth. Or Borbonicus. Borbonicus. Alright, there we go. That's it. Nice. Okay. So we've done there. We've done there. I think we're kind of cleared up excluding Route 19, which we can't do until we can swim. So we are going to need to fly to Saffron and get started on the Silph Co. I'm gonna start putting Mirwine up front, even if we have to trade into some others. Just to get some love. Little guy needs a little love. So first things first, we're gonna go to 5th floor. This is the way I do it all the time, 5th floor. And we just kind of avoid these guys here. And we're going to take on this guy. And this is where we get the key card from. Arbok. That is scary. So for Arbok, we'll bring out Play-Doh. I don't remember if Play-Doh learned Psychic on her own. Or his own, I should say. Because Play-Doh is male based on, you know, Play-Doh. Okay, so we got the key card. Now we got the key card. I was about to say, I'm like, what? And now we're gonna go up to the 9th floor. And we're going to take out this guy here. We're going to go do this. So she gets everybody nice and healed. And now we can just heal the rest of the time. So we're going to take out this guy. Can we do this? No, not with this. It didn't do a lot. It honestly didn't do a lot. I've never seen that. Okay, let's go with Play-Doh. Yeah. My favorite thing ever when they just keep spamming Confuse, right? You know what I need to look at? Does Hypno learn Psychic on its own? I don't honestly recall if he does. And if it is, it might be very high level. But I'm not sure. Okay, so he'll learn at 37, which is like literally right around the corner. Okay, so cool. We'll have access to Psychic soon. I don't really have a good answer for you. I'm just gonna go Thunderbolt. Don't really have a good answer. That's scary. Refuse you. Okay, that did not do a lot, which is good. Okay, that did really good. Nice. Okay. Perfect. I didn't need to go for Thunderbolt. I probably could have gone for Sonic Boom, honestly. Okay, very good. Okay, this could have some potential for... Could definitely have some potential for to get so we're gonna head back to the second floor. And now we're gonna start with running around and taking on Team Rocket members here. Because now we can just go back to the 9th floor. So this is... Yeah, it doesn't do enough, though. Yeah. It's not overall doing enough to be useful at the moment. Which sucks. I think, hopefully, once we become Venomoth, I'm hoping that's where it's gonna, you know, shine. But until then, we really can't have you out. Julius just completely ignoring everything. I mean, we might get hit this time. No, Julius, you beast! Oh my god. Where's Ben? Where's Ben? Yeah, no. You guys and your Raticates. That's a hard no for me. Okay. You're just gonna have to cut it out of battle. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this guy is gonna have some... I don't even know. I think he's gonna have a left. I don't know which. I can't remember anymore. So we have Magnemite. I have to make sure I don't accidentally click on the Vaughn. Because for whatever reason, I tend to think that Ben is Vaughn. Even though I know that's 100% wrong. I'd really do with the ground move on her. I don't think there are any to be had, though. These guys don't self-destruct, though. Okay, so we were there, so let's go back up. So this is still the second floor. Go back up to the night. Hit your itches. And get healed up. And that's why I kind of take out that guy as soon as I'm able to. Because then I don't have to be like, oh god, I forgot to take him out. And now we're dead. All a little bit of planning. Little bit of tiny bit of planning. Not that my planning is always great, but... Okay, so took you out. Took you out. Okay, so you are the rocket guy next. We're gonna move you to the top. I think it's like level 31. It said that Venonat will evolve into Venomoth, so... Yeah, that's not a good match. This is a good match for Vaughn, though. That's gonna be like nothing. Nice. Do that. I mean, we're out, so we might as well. boss lady gives us something. So she gives us TM36. I need to look through my TMs, man. I definitely need to. Primer, huh? Okay, so maybe we're a little higher. Okay, it failed. So went for pound. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Okay. So we got that one on our own, which is nice. Oh, that's terrifying, because those can explode. They can explode. My, what do you call it? My Amazon's like, hey, we have something you might be interested in. I'm like, oh, what is it? It's a gibbet. I don't wear gibbets, but it was Jurassic Park, so it understands that I like Jurassic Park. But it doesn't know that I don't wear Crocs. Benny! Benny's growing up! I would love to get Psychic on Plato before we leave. I think that would be nice. I would definitely like to get Psychic on Plato. But it's really all dependent upon what Pokemon we get. Alright, third floor. Most of these guys are gonna have poison. Look at that. Most of these guys are gonna have poison. And here's a freaking Raticate. Ben! 10 up. Down to 10 up, Ben. Double kick. Nice. That's what it's about. Nice. Okay, that's not good. So we're actually gonna bring in Polito. Yes! I said it. I said Ben 10 up, and I mean it. Yeah, confusion does. We just gotta hope to wake up here. Man, I think I actually need to do that as one of our naming themes.
Who's that Pokemon?
Ben 10 could be a really good naming theme. Heal you up. So let's bring out Julius. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want that one. I want Super Sonic. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, no, but you're fully paralyzed. Thank God. I feel like the team is really working well together. I feel like I have an answer for basically anything that happens. And it feels good. But I feel like I need to be very, very careful. Where's just that guy? I cannot allow myself to become complacent with that. Alright, yeah, okay. What do you got? She's gonna blow up. She's just gonna freaking blow up. I know it. No, it went for Screech. Okay. It's gonna blow up though. It's gonna blow up. It went for Screech again. Thank God. That was risky. Because, Yeah. Okay, it's going for sludge for some reason. Now, I was definitely playing with fire on that. I was definitely playing with fire on that. How many do we have left, though? Because we may need to go just heal up. We only have 3 strength. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go heal up. We're like on the 3rd floor. We have about 10 minutes left. We're not going to get too much further, obviously. I think the word is mobile. We went that way, went that way, went that way. Thought there was a guy here, but not. Guide, welcome back. No, you're fine. You are totally fine. How are you doing, though, by the way? We're working our way through Silph Co here, so just a long, slow process. We can try you. You actually got a hit. Big life. That's all that we got left. That isn't really hit for it. Yay! Mere Wine took on somebody all by itself. You might be able to do... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's... One more. Just one more Pokemon on your own. And then we'll switch. Yay! Oh, yeah, we're definitely switching. All the better for seeing you. Go show... Right? We're gonna be showing Giovanni tomorrow. After stream, I might just go through and finish up a lot of these junior trainers, or these rocket grunts and stuff, and then we'll be up to Giovanni. This way, I can have everything kind of ready for Giovanni and we're probably gonna have to rare candy the crap out of these guys because an electric. Just do it. Just get it over with. Just get it over with, my dude. Just get it over with. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. I have no other answer for them. I have no other answer for self-destructing morons. And it hurts. It hurts my itty bitty kitty soul that I have no other answer for these guys. We're gonna do Plato because I would really, like I said, love to have Psychic on it. Like, before we go. Fortunately, these guys aren't really psychic. Definitely not good for psychicking. Julius takes them out really well. Julius really can take out a Drowsy. Like this is my Drowsy killer right here. Drowsy and Hypno. Julius just hits the spot. Don't know why, but homeboy just has it in him. I don't really care about the revive since we can't. I can see the dragon. Sorry I couldn't catch your stream though. I did have a lurk on. I definitely had you on lurk. Like you... Ace of Bade, and Kitsu all on at the exact same time. Oh, God dang it. I'm like, yo, what is up with that? Got my own. Yes, okay, that's fine. We're gonna go for Thunder Wave anyhow. Yeah, Julius. Oh, God, thank you. And you're not even Steel type yet. Okay, that didn't... If it had knocked out my Thunderbolt, that would have been a problem. Go for that tackle. Get it done. Get it done, Julius. Mere Wine is trying to learn Stun Spore. I actually do quite enjoy Stun Spore. We're gonna say yes. I think we're gonna actually drop Leech Life. Yeah, because we're definitely not bringing you against Psychic, is what I'm thinking. Definitely not gonna take you against a Psychic. Okay. You guys... Oh, no. Yeah. You are a Rocket guy. I heard Juggler. What is that? Let's see. I was gonna say, you're supposed to take out that guy. Mr. Mime! Okay, so all the lights going okay, very good. I hate it when you get like those spammy kind of political texts. I'm like, leave me alone. I have no items, right? This scientist here. I don't know what you're gonna have. Okay, what have you got? Please have poison types. That is definitely Ben's. This is Ben's arena right here. Sonic, that's ugly. I don't like that. If I see a freaking Electro overhealing. So here's good. Just really trying to get that Psychic. Because once we have Psychic, we'll be really very powerful. There it is! Plato wants to learn Psychic. Yes! Yes, you may. In fact, we're gonna drop Confusion. Nice. Very, very nice. That's what I was hoping. Alright, I kind of got what I wanted. I think this floor is done? No. Yeah, because we've already beaten that guy. Alright, so that's TM9. So, okay, so this floor is actually done. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the 9th floor. We're going to heal up. And then we're going to go to the... I can't remember if we made a floor jump. Let's go to the 5th. Not sure. Okay, so this was the 5th floor. Okay, so we get to go to the 6th floor. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna save here. Okay.